Hello, Forerunner Conflict. This is Mythonian, bringing you yet another video, and this time it's going to be over the community event that we had just a few days ago on Friday, October 5th. We had a Rocket Hog Race community event hosted by Unlucky Number. It featured 4 different teams. It was a multi-team style rocket race, obviously. Each team was up to 3 since it was a rocket hog instead of a mongoose. We did 7 different maps. As you can see them listed here: Ridgeline, Paradiso, Breakpoint, Spire, Highlands, Tempest, Hemorrhage, and it was the first to get 4 wins. First team that had 4 wins total was given the entire match. Basically, it was just that was the requirement to win. And as you can see here, we've got several DLC maps. 4 of these maps are DLCs. So if someone didn't have the DLC but they showed up, then unfortunately when we got to that map, they had to sit out. Now, since it's just first 4 wins, we could easily do multiple maps twice and all that. But we're just going to go on and go to the first game real quick. First game, as you can see here, will be on Ridgeline. For the red team, we had Unlucky Number and Brood Ichiban. Their third member did not have the map. Blue, we did not have enough people who had the maps to have a 4th team, so we did not have a blue team for this game. Green team was myself, Fuzzy Storms, and Chill Squishter, while orange had Bazonga Man, Aspect, and Ray Bear. So those 3 teams decided to go up against each other on Ridgeline. So we're going to get into the game right now. As you can see, this is my perspective. I'm in the driver's seat, Chill in the passenger, Fuzzy in the gunner. We go for a quick first one. Trying to get up here, get stuck on the box a little bit. Grab the one on the bridge. Rocket Hog, as everyone who's played it should know, is a very crazy game, and having people stunning and just rampaging across each other really can make some very interesting situations. We get tipped over there. I get flown way, way, way up into the air. Not entirely sure how that happened, but it was quite the interesting event when it did happen. And we were laughing about it a little bit. I get back in the driver's seat though, run into a mine. Decided to run up here to see if I could prevent them from getting it, but I failed. Playfully shoot at Fuzzy driving. We get the next one. We're tied 2-2 now with red team. As you can remember, red team was down a person in this one. They only had 2 people while the other 2 teams had 3. So they're doing pretty good so far. Going for another one on the bridge. Managed to get that as well. Putting shots on around the area. Get flipped over all down into the creek where we get tipped over. Chill gets driver this time. Fuzzy sitting on top. They get it though. So now it's 3-3, still tied up though. Orange team flipped over a little bit there. Red team coming for it, but we get ahead of them and get it pretty easily before flipping over though. Flying around a little bit. That happens a lot. Sorry if it's a little disorienting to watch it. It gets kind of crazy. Oh gosh. I get back in the driver's seat. Chill on the gunner this time. I think he hit the rock there, which flipped us over. But Fuzzy gets driver and drives off to leave me alone. Trying to put some nice rockets. Now I get driver again. I don't know, not sure entirely how I got the driver at this point, but I did. Trying to turn around to get uphill. We managed to get this one as well. We see that it spawns right there, and I'm like, okay, I'll just knock myself down on top of it, but those rockets were messing me up a little bit. Then I land on a mine, and they managed to get it instead. So now we're losing 7-5. We get stunned. Nice barrel roll right there to continue going around, going for a farther one. Barely skimming that one. Oh, hit the mine, doing some barrel rolls, get launched by missiles for an epic barrel roll, safe landing, 9 rotations. Booyah. I didn't see that hill over there before I drove down. Mistake by me. But this is a fun little community event. This is the second time we've had this in the last few months or whatever. Both were hosted by Unlucky Number. We may do more in the future, depending upon the response and all that. We flip over there. Fuzzy gets driver. I get killed by rockets. And I spawn way over here. I didn't spawn in the vehicle. I spawned right next to a hill, grab it, and then get teleported into the driver's seat. And then go up here to get another hill. So really good spawns by me. I got really lucky with that. I don't know why it happened. I should have spawned in the vehicle, but I didn't. So now that allowed us to gain the lead 10-8 before we get flipped over again.
Destination, move.
And Chill goes right into a mine. And then we get tipped over on the tree.
Destination, move.
Fighting over who can turn over the vehicle. Fuzzy gets driver. Still 10-8 at this point. Orange was just getting the last 2 hills or something. Orange team. Close to it. Fuzzy drives us over the rock and flips us over. Oh, crazy spinning. Trying to prevent them from gaining the hill. We managed to prevent Orange team from gaining it, but then I think Red has someone walking over there. Yep, and Red gets up to 9. We're just stunned still. Orange gets their next one, and we get annihilated by Red team. I get driver again. Red ties it up 10-10. Head over to get an 11th one.
Destination, move.
Get flipped over. Oh, and I managed to survive with absolutely 0 health remaining by getting the Warthog back. Into the tree. Going for another one. Thought we had it easily. Get flipped over by rockets, though. And then flipped over again. Lots and lots of flipping in this game. This map can be a bit iffy with all the rocks and mines everywhere. There's like no safe places to go anywhere. I get driver again. They go for that. See another one on the other side of the map. Try to go for it. Hit a mine. Nice double barrel roll landing. Or not quite double, but yeah. Get that one. Red's up to 13 though, because they've gotten a few since we were stunned and all that. They get their 14th now. We're still at 12. You see another one over there, we go for it. But they get blown in. Chill just pushes them in instead of pushes them away. Unfortunately. Oh, so many missiles. So now it's 12. And they get their 15th one. We were busy messing with Orange team as Red picks up the 15th. So, Red, even though they only had 2 members, managed to pick up the win in the first game. As you can see the score here, Red had 15, Green had 12, Orange had 6, and Blue was not involved, so they don't have a score. This gives Red the first win on the board and sets them up for, hopefully, some further wins in the future. We're going to go on to game 2 now, which was on Breakpoint. As you can see, Red team stayed the same, but we got a Blue team now. Ruthless Elite and Thundercat joined the Blue team. And then, so that makes it 4 teams. 2 teams with 2, 2 teams with 3. We're going to go on to the game now. Breakpoint. Okay, I get driver again. We spawn up on the side of the building.
Rocket Race.
Start near the first one. We try to go for it, but the other team gets there first. Orange team takes the lead at the start. We turn around, trying to go for this one. Chill with a nice stun allows us to get this one. We get tipped over there. And some nice explosions. We spawn in the tunnel, get rocketed right at the start. Then get flipped over. And then try to figure out where the next hill's going and then go for it.
Checkpoint reached.
So now Orange has 3, we have 2. We see another one way over there. We try to go for it. Not quite able to get there in time. We get flipped over by a head-on collision. Get stunned. Chill's going for it. He's walking for it. He's not quite able to get it though. Oh wait. No, never mind. Oh, we did get that actually. Yep. I didn't think we had that one. So that gets us 3-4. Orange still in the lead. Flipping it over around here, trying not to fall off the side. Teleporting into it. So now Orange is up to 5 with that most recent one. I'm in the passenger for the first time, I think. And Fuzzy, trying to go for that one at full speed, goes right over it. There's like a little lip there that just launches you over it if you're going full speed. Get a 5th one to tie it up 5-5. Trying to knock blue team off the side of the map that time. Don't quite make it though. See one over there, go for it. That gives us the lead for the first time, 6-5. Wow, stunning and missiling Orange team a lot. Stunning and rocketing. The staples of that. We get blown up though by blue team that time.
Destination. Move.
Spawning, chill driver, Fuzzy in the turret, myself passenger again. Go through the tunnel to get a 7th one, putting us up 7-5 now.
Destination. Move. Destination.
Nearly flipping over there. Start heading down the bridge. It spawns right in front of us, which is always a nice thing to see. That gets us back in the lead, 8-7. See another one on the side of the bridge. Chill's going for it full speed again and just launches right over it. That little lip is just not something that's very nice to have. See another one, putting us up 10-7 now. We've got a decent lead at this point. Feeling pretty confident. It spawns right back there again. Try to turn around, get stunned. Other teams flying around us. Crazy rockets going everywhere, spinning like crazy. Oh, can't even really tell what's going on. Just shoot randomly. Hope not to die. We get flipped over though, knocked out, and exploded. I get back in driver. Still 10-7. Go around the bridge. Try to get an 11th.
Destination. Move.
Feeling pretty good. We've got a lead of 4 and we've only got 4 more to go. Going through the tunnel.
Destination. Move.
Get knocked over by that little dead warthog.
Destination. Move.
Hill spawned over near the tunnel.
Destination.
They got it again though. Orange is up to 8 at this point. Fighting for this one over here. Orange gets up to 9 like that, closing the distance very effectively. It's 11-9. Red and blue team were a little bit farther behind at this point, so it was really only us and Orange at that. But then another team gets a point. Teams flip it over, and unlucky Bennett kills me. Long range rockets. They're right over there, but we decide that, you know, rockets are pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and get that. They spawn up there on the cliff though and start raining down some rockets on us. 12-10 though. We've got 3 to go. We're ahead by 2. Get a double kill on Orange team at that point. Go around the side. 13th, I jump out. Hopefully delay these guys. And I'm running for it, Oh, get teleported milliseconds before I would get it. And someone else manages to grab that hill instead. They drive away without me. So I just decide to stun these guys. Blue team does kill me though.
Destination. Move. Checkpoint reached.
Fuzzy with driver, stun them. Get back, get 2 quick hills right there, putting us up to 14, allowing us to keep the lead over orange. And we see a 15th one over there. We go for it, and managed to get it without anyone stopping us that time. So we win the second game, 15-12, with red team. They unfortunately lost Brute Ichiban partially through the game, so Unlucky was alone. Still managed to get 5 though, and then Ruthless Lead and Dundercat picking up blue team still with 5 as well. So this gives us a win as well. Red 1 win, green 1 win, tied after 2 games. We're going into game 3, which will be on Highlands. At this point, since we lost Ichiban, red team was just dissolved. Unlucky merged with blue team, and then everyone else stayed the same. So now we've got 3 teams again, all of 3. Going into the game on Highlands, though. I once again spawn as driver. We try to go for the first one over there. Fail and hit a mine. I get in the gunner this time. It's Fuzzy's driver. We missed the first one. Orange team gets that. We also missed the second one. That puts Orange team at a nice early advantage, 2-0. Turn around, start going for the long one. Knowing that there's only 3 teams here, as long as we can prevent the blues right there from getting it. Orange team was so far away that we wouldn't have any difficulty. Pick that up. Only 1 down now. Far hill across the map. Not going to be able to get that. The other teams were closer. Orange team gets that for a 3-1 lead. We hit another mine, and that puts them up 4-1. So Orange team getting a nice early lead there, and then they explode all of us. So it's 4-1-0. Orange team winning, and Orange team getting yet another one, 5-1 this time. Really showing some early good play by them. Good driving. And some nice missiles there to ruin their day a little bit. Some fighting between us and the blue team. Not able to get that one. That gives Orange up to 6-1. Rather one-sided at this point in the game, 6-1. We'll see if we can try to mount a comeback though. It spawns a Hiltari location, and blue gets their first one. So it's 7-1-1. Spawns on this side of the map again. Go for it to get a second one. And a third one. Spawned in the middle again. Trying to stop them from getting it, not quite able to. Push Orange up to 8. Going back through this base again. Managed to get a fourth one at this point. Barely before blue can get there. Get launched all the way up here. Waiting on someone to get back in the driver's seat. Fuzzy fails his jump a few times. And this just lets Orange get a little farther ahead. They're up to 9 at this point. Finally get down. Waiting on this side since we don't think we can get all the way over there. Spawns on that side again. Blue got both of those, so blue's a little bit still in it, I guess. We get here, blue gets that one as well, so blue got those 3 in a row. So that definitely kept them in the game. Spawn in the middle again. Orange up to 10. And we barely get knocked out of it by a nice placed missile. We see blue team coming around trying to stop them. Not quite able to. Blue gets that as well. Orange is up to 11 at this point. We're still down at 4. Blue is in second place now. So we're picking up the rear at this point. Orange gets a 12th one. We pick up a 5th one. and start going for the long one across the map, while the other two teams are busy over there. Gets us a 6th one, and a 7th one also on this side of the map. So we're feeling decently well at this point, thinking we can come back at this point. We were down by 5. They only have 3 to go though, so it's not going to be easy. We see one in the garage area. Not able to prevent orange from getting it. They barely snag the side of it, then get stunned by blue. Blue gets that one. Orange gets that one to get up to 14. They only need 1 more to go. So we're down by 7. They only need 1 more. Get the one at hill 30. Another one over here near red. Red base. We're up to 9 at this point. One on the far side of the map. Hopefully blue can get this instead of orange. Blue's right here though, so it's not very likely. Don't know where orange is. We get stunned. There's orange there. Trying to prevent them from going. They get hit into the tree though. So we've got a chance to get this one. Yeah, both of those teams are not having very good luck here. We managed to get a 10th one. We're only down by 4 though, but they still only need 1 more. Made a decent comeback so far, compared to how it was at the start. Flipping them into a mine. Other team is over there. We have a chance to get this one. Grab that one as the other team moves through the tunnel there. Oh, can't see what's going on. I get driver. Try to go for there. Blue gets that one. We've got 11 at this point. Turning around, going for it. Grabbing up the 12th. Another one's behind this building. So now we're up to 13. We're only down by 2. Orange needs 1 more to go. We see this one. We think we can get up to 14 and tie it up. We get hit off by a rocket though. Not quite able to get in. Rocket's bouncing us around. And orange team barely beats blue to it. So orange team picking out a win. 15 over 13 over blue with 9. Red team was not involved, so they didn't get any points. So this gives orange team their first win. So now it is 1 win for 3 different teams. Blue hasn't won because they weren't in that game. Going on to the next game, game number 4, we have Spire. Red team is back in it with Imakoda joining and John Killa as well. Blue acquires Blade C96. The other teams are still the same, so we've got 4 full teams. Starting up the game right now. All the teams decide, or at least 3 of the teams decide to all spawn in the same area. Red gets an early first one, we get the second one. Both in that area. Spire's not going to be a very fun map, I'm thinking. It's a very, very tight map, and moving all around it from one side to the other is not very easy. See that one over there, decide to go for it, but they get it before we can even launch off the side. And we flip over. Get launched by rockets.
Destination, move.
Oh, and it rolls away from us. And red gets the second one. And the third one. So red getting an early lead, 3-1, barely nudging us out of that one. Spawns on the far side of the spire. And then on the far side of the map, near the BFG, it looks like. Fuzzy gets driver, drives away, so I shoot a rocket. Another one behind the spire, picking up a second one. We're up to 2 now. Stunning each other.
Destination, move.
Getting flipped over, stunning them a few times. Then getting back in the driver's seat here with the Warthog respawning. Messing around with the red team a bit. Getting knocked out again though.
Destination.
Exploded.
Destination.
Okay, back near the BFG. See another one on that side. Blue takes the lead though. They've got 6 at this point. We're still down at 2. Getting flipped around by those rockets again. We get flipped over. Fuzzy tries to drive off over there, fails though, and we just decide to turn around. Spawning over here with Fuzzy as the driver. We pick up a third one. Blue's up 7 though. Flipping around like crazy. Oh, more flips. We get knocked over here near in the rocks. Fuzzy tried. I think he tried to go off that lift, which didn't work. So Chill said that he doesn't trust him driving anymore at that point. So Chill just decided to get out, but then unfortunately he gets teleported right back in a couple seconds. Another hill on the far side. Blue's up to 8. We're still down at 3, so it doesn't look so good for us coming back in this game. Gets stunned and flipped over. Stun them right back. Fuzzy gets in the driver's seat, tries to drive away, but gets flipped over again. All this time, while we're fighting over here, other teams are going and getting more and more points. So, Blue's up to 8. We're only down at 4. Blue gets the 9th one. We get driver. Decide to turn around. Try to go forward. Knocked around by rockets more. Rocket Race. One of the craziest game types ever. Two other teams trading missiles. Grabbing a 5th one. We're not quite out of the game yet, because we also got a quick 6th.
Checkpoint reached.
Killing aspect with a grenade launcher. Stunning them, getting flipped over. Not quite able to get that one. I don't know how we didn't get that, but red team ended up pulling that, and now red team's up at 10. They barely edged out blue now. We're still all the way down at 6 though. Another hill on this side. But, oh, I stunned them, I stunned them, but they barely flowed into it. Blue gets another one there. So it looks like blue and red are both tied at 10 at this point. We're still down at 6. Get flipped over again. Turn around. Red's up at 11. Another one on the far side. Picking up a 7th. Get stunned. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. But, nope. Blue snags it. They tied up with 11.
Destination. Move.
Another one behind us. I'm just driving backwards trying to get there. As we get stunned and the other team gets rocketed away. We pick up an 8th. See another one on forward. Try to get forward, but don't even get close to it. Blue takes the lead though with 12 this time.
Destination. Move. Destination. Move.
And then gives up to 13. We're still down at 8. Blue needs 2 more to get. Red's not far behind them. We are way, way far behind. And blue up to 14 at this point, really trying to snag the first win.
Destination. 5 minutes remaining.
Oh, getting flipped everywhere. Not quite able to land it. And stunned again. As all over there, blue gets their last one. Winning 15 over 13. We with 9 tied with orange team for third place there. So that's all of this video. All teams have won one game thus far. The event is not over yet, so look forward to the next video. As always, this has been Mythonian, and thank you guys for watching.